Starling Marte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Starling Marte.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, just looked like he pulled across that slider a little too much. Might have tried to overthrow it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dyson on the run, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Nick Markakis is one of the game's best defensive outfielders. He's won a number of Gold Gloves. In fact, Markakis went 398 games without committing an error. That's phenomenal.
Cody Bellinger will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Markakis is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. After 1, no score. Carson Kelly will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Seager is there for it. 2 gone.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
This one's flared out toward left. Bellinger is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Justin Turner will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Souza, and he's retired here 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up to the
The
plate,
shortstop.
Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Wow, he just never got into the rhythm of
Batting
that at-bat
sixth.
at all. I mean, normally
Second
you'd
baseman.
expect a middle-of-the-order guy to put up a little more
Hernandez.
fight than that, wouldn't you? He just got caught flat-footed on all 3 of those pitches.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dyson sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third. Brian Dozier is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Max
Leading off for the
Muncy
Dodgers.
takes into the box in the bottom of
First
inning
baseman.
number 3.
Max
And this is a guy that can make a big
Muncy.
change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier has it, 1 away.
Batting 8th. Catcher.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Digging in, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Souza is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 9th.
Yeah, both these two starters
Catcher.
are matching each other in the
Young
early innings, stride for stride.
Ryu.
He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Hyunjin Ryu digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Starling
Leading off the
Marte
fourth inning,
set to lead
right
us off in
fielder,
the home half of the 4th inning.
Starling
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so
Marte.
getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Souza is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
A.J. Pollock will stand in now.
Pollock.
Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is. Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
In the dirt, and now let's see. But fortunately here, no advance. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing.
Just checking.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see he checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Justin Turner checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Corey Seager steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Kike Hernandez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced. So he's pitching very, very well right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Steven Souza heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Robbie Ray will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Trying to hold the lead. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, the whole ballpark knows he's running, so there's no catching him by surprise here. He kind of winds up jabbing at this one, and he hits it a little too hard. No hesitation this time as the throw goes to second, then on to first, and it ended up being a pretty easy double play.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Chris Owings stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Marte. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Max Muncy will stand in. The winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League.
Muncy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball one. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting.
So striding in, Gerard Dyson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Little chopper back his way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home. A.J. Pollock gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Grounded to short. Owings is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Oh, high, deep, That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Dyson is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting.
In now, Corey Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Steven Souza is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one.
Brian Dozier will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And he's back easily. On his way to pitch number 75. Right there for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The second for 1. Nick Ahmed will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 42, Nick Ahmed.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Muncy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Chris Owings will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It obviously makes a huge difference if you pick the right pitch to run on. This is a changeup here, and it's down in the zone. If this is a fastball up, maybe it's a different story. But this throw's not going to be in time to get him at second base.
Skied into very shallow right. Marte is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Brad Boxberger will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7.
Brad Boxberger.
Kike Hernandez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Lined into left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, these guys know the deal from the offensive standpoint. They've got to add on to give their bullpen just a little more breathing room. And this is a good start as he jumps all over this one and drives it for 2 bases.
First delivery to him on the way. Hammers it to deep right field. Souza going back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Darn near at his second home run of the ball game. You see, this thing bangs off the wall out there. He's into second with a double.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Hyunjin Ryu will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Gavin Lusk will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Gavin Lusk.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder
Starling Marte strides in, grounded out his last time through. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Nick Markakis will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Wood sets. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Greg Bird is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
He's set and the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Fly ball out toward right field. Marte moving to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Gerard Dyson is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 run, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail 6-1. Cody Bellinger leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Steven Souza. And they'll need him to get something going here. Dylan Flores will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Dylan Flores.
Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner's back. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Line drive to left. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoke. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Chris Owings now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Eduardo Escobar makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
But you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching.